Contrary to what I think you said earlier on, data centres are contributing to the global surge in demand for energy and consequently to the price hikes that we're seeing. But setting that issue aside, what is undoubtedly the case is that energy prices for ordinary people are going through the roof. Many have seen 2, 3 and 4 energy price hikes in this year alone. And you say you can't do anything to control that because it's wholesale energy prices. You can do something about it, and I would suggest you do something about it, which is the carbon tax. We have always thought the carbon tax was unfair and regressive tax on people who have very little control over the energy they use because of the lack of insulation in their homes and so on. But in the context of surging energy prices, which are going to absolutely rifle people's pockets, I think you should defer any talk of adding to that burden by increasing carbon tax in the forthcoming budget. Will you commit to that?
Thanks very much, Deputy. And I'll just say to any Deputy in advance, I can't make any commitments in relation to the budget here today. The budget will be announced by Ministers McGrath and Ministers Donoghue shortly. Just on data centres, you're right, Deputy. Data centres and, more importantly, the retention of data, full stop, because it has to be retained somewhere, is contributing to the increased demand for electricity in the world, and will continue to do so long as we decide to retain and keep data. The same applies to electric vehicles. The same applies to electric heat pumps. The same applies to the electrification of industry. We're encouraging people to go electric. The solution isn't to shut down industry, tell people not to replace their oil heating systems, tell people not to get the electric vehicle, cancel electrification of the railways. That's not the solution at all. The solution, Deputy, is to produce more electricity, and particularly from renewable sources. In relation to the carbon tax is an important climate action measure. The vast majority of climate scientists, including many Nobel Prize winners, are absolutely adamant that you can't achieve climate action unless carbon taxes and carbon pricing are part of the solution.
On behalf of the regional group,
but a proportion of those receipts will be ring-fenced to assist those in fuel poverty in particular.